So yeah, I don't know. This silver is extremely inconsistent for me. It has a ton of wall bounces, and most of them are fairly difficult. Like fast during wave dashes or lift boost or whatever. Some of them are hard to see or aren't telegraphed or off of like unmoved swap blocks, where you dash and you move them and then you wall bounce off that. And then there's core blocks, which aren't inconsistent, but they are kind of tricky to get the timing right on them. And the same deal with clouds, where they aren't inconsistent, but the timing to jump off them is tough. And there's a couple jumps in the level where you need to get a really good boost from core blocks or a really good jump off of clouds. This beginning section is all pretty easy. This is like the hardest screen in the beginning, and it's not that bad. And that's just because you have to kind of deal with the moving block shenanigans. After this screen, it's chill for a little while. I guess the berry is slightly tough. Not really, though. I haven't died there in forever. I used to find it tough, but then I realized I was just going too high on the core block and I needed to go down. The screen is pretty easy. Even though it's a moving block thing, it's very lenient. And the wall bounce isn't tough. The screen is easy. This screen is easy too. I mean, it's not that easy. There is one down dash that's kind of, or one section that's kind of tricky, and it's this part right here. Jump, down dash to this, and then you have to get good lift boost, climb up that, and jump into the screen. So it's a little tricky. The screen, you gotta go fast, or you have to wait a million years. Other than that, it's not hard. I used to die here all the time because I always forgot that wall bounce is one where you actually go back to the left. I don't die there anymore though. Other than that, this screen is pretty easy. Then you have Spring Room, which is kind of a break. There's one semi-tight wall bounce, but that's it. And it's this one right here. You have to bounce 4 times there, usually. Then this screen is a little scary, just because core block launch sometimes messes you up. Okay, this room's easy. I've literally never died here. Actually, I think I died here once and it was really stupid. This is kind of tough. This is a fast wall bounce into a very tight cloud jump into that. I've only died there once or twice, but it's still tough. This is way more precise than it looks. You have to wait until the peak of the cloud to get the cloud to spawn at the highest possible point, which makes it, yeah, pretty tough. The rest of this screen is pretty easy. Until you get to the wall bounce anyway. The wall bounce is kind of tricky. Yes, this is a very, very stressful silver. One, because it's one of the longest silvers. It might be shorter than Stardust Ruins, I'm not sure. Bloom Wanderer and I think just Bloom Wanderer, and then GDD FCS, of course. It's kind of long. This is easy. That berry's thankfully pretty easy. So this is where you start paying attention. So I'm gonna lock in now, because this is lock-in territory. Lock-in territory. Scary wall bounce alert. Ugh, that wall bounce is terrifying. This one's no fun either. I do a super there because it's slower, but it kind of has the trade-off of not being as fast. Ugh. God, I hate the wall bounces in this level. There's so many. Now this is the next screen is the one that we die to a weirdly large number of times for no good reason. Okay, just don't die, just don't choke, just don't choke. Okay. Just don't mess up the hyper somehow. Yes! Oh, fuck, finally. I'm getting a picture of this. Oh, my heart is beating so fast. Oh, that took so long. Oh.